So what is En Primeur? We talk about En Primeur, we hear about people buying En Primeur, and we know it's associated with Bordeaux wines, but a lot of us don't understand what En Primeur is. En Primeur is an ancient way of doing business, of selling the wine of the chateau to the world. It started in 1610 in the Place de Bordeaux, and you have négociants and courtiers involved in the Place de Bordeaux. So the chateau owner will talk to his courtier, who will take 1 or 2% for distributing his wines amongst a number of négociants that would perhaps offer to different markets or different aspects of the distribution chain that would work to make sure that that chateau has a good global coverage of sales and exposure. So it's a very foolproof method and is still working to this day. So that's why this time every year we all get very excited because the prices are coming out from the négociants of all the chateaux. The wines for the 2019 vintage are still in barrels. So you may say, why would you buy wines before they're in bottle? But you buy them before they're in bottle because in the past, the chateau owners would need the money of the En Primeur campaign in order to bottle their wines and invest in the barrels that they have to buy for these wines. Because each French oak barrel, and they use a lot of new French oak in Bordeaux, they can range from anything from 800 to 1200, 1500 euro. So in the old days, when there was less speculation in Bordeaux, they needed the money early in order to get the best oak for their wines. Nowadays, it's less important because the Bordelais are doing very well out of their pricing, especially the Cru Classes, and they do have money and capital to invest in their cellars, but it's a tradition that has kept going. In the past few years, it's dulled a little bit because the value found buying in barrel has not really been worth buying En Primeur. 2019 campaign, because of the fact that COVID locked us down and stopped us going out to taste the wines, means that the chateau have actually lowered their prices by up to 30% in some cases. So it's looking like it could be really good value for some chateau. So I hope that you understand now a little bit more about En Primeur. It is an ancient and very effective tool in the way the Bordelais market their wines. It's different, but as you can see, it's not as complicated as you think.